Hello, welcome. My name is Gabriel, and this vlog is going to be chaos. So, a little over a month ago, I had a fantastic reading week. I read like 4 books in 1 week, and then I looked at my Goodreads and I realized I only have to read 1 more book, and then I will have met my reading goal for the year. And so I realized, I have over a month left in the year. I want to dedicate as much time as possible and read the longest book that I own. And that was 1Q84 by Haruki Murakami. So I embarked on the journey that was reading this book, and I read the first book in this trilogy and a couple of others, and then December hit and I lost the will to live in like a really fun, quirky, relatable, not concerning kind of way. Basically, I had just lost all motivation to read or to film or to contribute to society and live a meaningful life. Basically, I now have over a month's worth of footage of just disjointed ramblings about a million different books and a bunch of different things happening in my life, and I have no clue how I'm gonna edit it all together and make it make sense. So this intro is just me giving a disclaimer that I don't know what this video is gonna be. Something I've had to think about is that there is nobody holding me to a certain standard for my videos. I'm just making these for fun, and I should be having fun making them. And I shouldn't get so wrapped up in my head about a video being perfect or even a video being good, because at the end of the day, I had fun making it, and so I'm just gonna put it out there because I can. So without further ado, I present this harrowing documentary about a man on the brink of madness. All right, I just made it to page 100, and I'm pretty much done for the night. I'm still so early on that I can't really get a grip on what the plot is, but that's kind of what I love about long books, is that 100 pages in, any short, like, contemporary book, I would have a pretty solid opinion of it by this point. But right now, I've barely even made a dent in this brick. And so I just cannot wait to see what develops. Some really crazy things have happened, and the characters are really interesting. I can't elaborate a lot more than that because I'm still getting a feel for this world. But I can definitely tell that I'm in for a pretty interesting ride. That's all for now. I haven't filmed a video in a while. I just haven't been feeling it. Every time I put myself in front of a camera, it just feels so awkward. So I'm a bit rusty. But this vlog is just a way for me to get back into the swing of things. I'll update you tomorrow. Hi, sorry for the mood lighting. I have to run to the library to print out a couple of things, and then I'm gonna go to Taco Bell. I keep like name dropping corporations. I feel like I shouldn't do that. Anyways, I'm getting fast food because I'm out of groceries, but I'm also going back home for break really soon, and I don't want to buy a bunch of fresh groceries and then leave them to rot in my fridge for a couple weeks. I don't know why I feel the need to justify getting Taco Bell to you guys, but that's my truth. I haven't read anything today, not one word, but that's going to change when I get back in a couple hours. Bye. Hey gang, we're back. I got the oh god. I'm actually not gonna go to the library because the library I wanted to go to, the music library, is closed. And I'm not gonna go to the regular university library. What do I look like, a business major? So, we're just chilling. A cat just ran by. A cute little cat is just running off into the woods right now. I don't know what else to update you guys on. Hello, you're in the fridge in the garage right now. I came down here to film this update and I forgot I have a spot treatment on. So I've only read about 50 pages today. I'm having a really hard time finding like a groove and just going with it. It's just a struggle for me to focus on more than a couple pages at a time. Right now, the story is following 2 characters in what feels like 2 different stories. It goes back and forth between them, and I haven't grown particularly fond of either story. I think both of them are equally interesting. It's just, today I'm feeling kind of bored. Even though I don't think anything has changed. I think yesterday I was just in a really good groove, and today my momentum just kind of fell off. I'm enjoying the writing. It's really easy and plain spoken. A lot of the kind of trippy, dreamlike elements are coming just from the dialogue or from the actions taking place. Although that could be a translation thing. I know that this was originally written in Japanese, So maybe the writing style just became simpler in the process of translation. That's about it for now. It's 1 a.m. and I have to wake up pretty early, so I don't see myself reading that much more, but I also don't feel that tired, so we'll see. Good night. Hey guys, it's 10 p.m. the next day. I didn't update you at all today, and I didn't read at all today because I've been super busy, but I have a couple of hours before I need to go to sleep that I can just read straight through. I'm not gonna update you before I go to bed, and I don't know what tomorrow's gonna look like reading-wise because I have a lot of classwork that I need to catch up on as we are entering this new phase of the semester, and I am also moving again. So that'll be where the majority of my focus is directed. Like, no matter how good the book is, it's just not going to be where my mind and my heart is at. But I'm going to push through. It's a long book. I'm sure that there is plenty of time for me to get invested. Okay, I'm all packed up and ready for the big move. And I just have an hour and a half before my last class of the day. So I'm going to read for an hour and a half, take my class, drive my stuff to the new place, unpack, and then pass out and sleep for 1,000 years. Good morning, it's the next day. I'm kind of moved into the new place, but I'm not unpacked. I had to get ready really early because I'm going to pick up an accompanist and film an audition this morning. If it turns out any good, I'll send you guys clips. Oof, that's about it. We'll see how much reading I get done later today. Hello, auditions are all filmed, all over with. I'm pretty happy with how they turned out. I'm exhausted, but I have a voice lesson in about an hour, so I'm gonna practice for a minute. And then I'm going to read for a little bit, probably, and then after my lesson I have a test, and then I should be free for the rest of the day, although I do have to spend most of my time unpacking, and good lord, I need a break. Hello! So, I haven't read anything in, like 2 days? I don't know. I updated you yesterday. I said I was gonna read some, I did not. Maybe like 5 pages or something. Anyways, today, I'm losing it. So, I haven't packed yet, but I need to leave pretty soon to catch an Uber to the pickup spot for the shuttle, and then I'm going to have an hour shuttle ride to Indianapolis to read, and then I'm gonna get to the airport about 2 hours early for my flight, and I can read there, although I'm also gonna complete some assignments, and then I'm going to have a 2-hour flight to Denver, and then I'm going to fly back to Utah for like, I don't know, is that another hour? They're pretty close by each other. This has been a really long day at the end of a really long week, and I cannot wait for it to be over. Okay, thank you. It's called Fashion. You should look it up. Hi guys. So, I'm wearing the hat because my hair under here is just atrocious. So, it has been a really crazy week, and I know that this video is just all over the place, so I wanted to sit down really quick and explain in just some more detail some of what's been going on. So, of course, I switched departments, you saw all of that. And then I had that audition I was talking about. So, currently I am a vocal performance major, but I am auditioning to add on what is essentially a second major. I'm trying to do an outside field in musical theater, and to do that I have to audition for the School of Drama as well. Every time I film like a self-tape audition, I like to edit together a cute little blooper reel. So I thought I would add that into this video just because it's kind of fun. It lasts about 3 minutes, so if you're not interested, go ahead and skip ahead, but it's my channel, I can do what I want. Get off my lawn. So I will play that now. Awesome. Oh, ruined the tape. But made it through.
We did it.
You did it. I did it. I did something. Is that working? Wait, there's like a hole there. Oh, I did it. I'm a genius.
Wow.
Okay, now I need to remember to act this time. Thank you. Okay.
You did it.
Yay.
You ended it the right way.
I did. I
Instead of like, hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
We did it.
Hello, my name is Gabriel. I'm gonna do a couple seconds of not jumping before I...
Hi!
I need to remember the character. What's he feeling? Thank you. I don't need to say it. To me, apples were apples, but oranges were it. But oranges?
Oranges.
Oranges. Hello, my name is Gabriel Armstrong, and I will be singing What am I saying? Okay. Haircut, simply terrible necktie. Can we start that over?
Yes.
Oh
Oh my. God damn. That's why I'm not a tenor.
I'm warmed up. I'm not a tenor either.
Okay.
Not yet.
Yeah.
And that's a threat.
Oh no.
Yes, for my earliest memories. Hello, my name is Gabriel Armstrong, and I will be singing... Yeah, I will be singing someday.
I hope so.
And this is just the pre-screen. This is where they decide if they want to see.
Oh, no.
They decide if I'm good enough.
Yeah.
I'll just sing it like this. Yeah, I felt great about that take.
Good.
Welcome back. So after my audition was all filmed, I had to pack and get ready to fly home because I came back home to Utah for the next couple of weeks, which I know travel right now is pretty... Ugh. Here I am, the damage is done. So I edited together a little montage of my travel to the airport and then across the country. And I will play that now.
Nobody cares.
Nobody cares.
Oh, nobody cares.
Nobody cares.
Oh, nobody cares.
Nobody cares.
Nobody.
For any of you who are wondering, the audio on that video comes from the Kayala Settle episode of Seth Rudetsky's Obsessed. I'll link it down below because I think it's really funny. I think that song should become like a sound on TikTok. I don't really make TikToks, but if I have to be the one to do it, so be it. I'll link my TikTok down below. So now that that's out of the way, let's talk about what you're here for, which is 1Q84 by Haruki Murakami. So, I have been talking a lot about how the writing is super simple, and I don't really know if that's because of translation or if it's just his style, but basically a lot of the like trippy dreamlike elements are coming straight from the plot. They're not like in the sentence structure or the word choice. It's just like the things that are happening are weird. And I really like that. It's just usually what I love in a book is the writing more so than the plot or the characters, generally. And so it's been taking me a while to really latch on to this one just because sometimes I feel like no matter how exciting this story is getting, how much action is happening, it still feels a little bland to me just because the writing is so like straightforward, speech-like, and all of that. But that was really just a problem I was having for maybe the first 200 pages, but then the last 100 got really cool because I'm starting to see the overlap between these two worlds. And they are like different worlds, I'm starting to realize. Like these take place in separate dimensions. And I'm spoiling the book. I'm gonna cut a lot of this out. So yeah, I am at about page 300. I've been reading this for 1 week. I'm starting to enjoy it more. For a while I was feeling kind of bored, kind of uninterested, but I'm starting to really like where this is heading. I'm actually nearing the end of the first book because this is actually a trilogy that's just all been bound together. I know I have a lot of bookmarks in here, but this one is the real one that I have been using, and then this here is the end of the first book. So, I was reading this to reach my reading goal of the year, which is 52 books, but really by the time I finish this, I will have read 54. I can count. Okay, I really haven't done a ton of reading in the last couple days, so today I really want to hunker down, maybe get another 100 pages out of this, maybe even finish book 1. So that's the goal. We'll see how that goes. Hi everybody, I'm in a weird mood. I think we all are. I keep putting down 1Q84 and picking up Will My Cat Eat My Eyeballs by Caitlyn Doughty, which is just a collection of this mortician's answers to questions that children have asked her about death. I love Caitlyn Doughty. I've talked about her a couple times. Yes, this is still a 1Q84 reading vlog, but this is all I have the mental capacity for. I just want to lay in bed and read about death and dying. I entirely abandoned 1Q84 today, and I am just going ham on this book. I think I'm gonna finish it tonight. I don't know what it is about Caitlyn Doughty's books, but they're just calming. I'm gonna save a lot of my thoughts on this for my November wrap-up, but I just think that, especially in this year when we've all had such like major death anxiety, unlike anything we've ever really experienced in recent historical memory, books like this, which demystify death and which open really honest, frank, fun conversations about death and death rituals, are so important. Okay, well, I've read maybe 10 pages of 1Q84 today, but I finished Will My Cat Eat My Eyeballs and Other Questions About Dead Bodies by Caitlyn Doughty. Like all of her books, this is fantastic. I'm going to give it 5 stars, although it didn't hit me emotionally quite as hard as the others did. The other two are very profound, and I consider both of them to be in my top favorites of all time. This one is also very special just because it is such a frank, open discussion about death. It's very fun, lots of cute illustrations. I'm basically giving my whole review right now, but I'll have something more coherent to say in my November wrap-up, so stay tuned for that. Well, hello! It is the middle of the night. I am in my garage. I'm on a spinny chair. I know the lighting is bad. Sue me. This is kind of the only place where I can talk this loud at this hour of the night. So, I finished book 1 of 1Q84, and I am gonna give book 1 in this trilogy 3 stars, although when I get to the end of it, I am going to rate this whole series as if it were one book. So, the first third of it gets 3 stars, but we will see where things go from here. I am super interested because I can just tell that things are going to get crazier and way more exciting as the series continues. And that's all I can say about it for now. I do feel like I want to take a break and get a little palate cleanser, and I don't have that many books that I haven't read yet here at my childhood home because, as you know, I brought way too many books with me to college, so my entire TBR list is currently in Indiana. But luckily, a gift arrived in the mail. So I was stupid and I didn't open this on camera, but Dasha from the channel Mythic Pages ordered me this off of my Amazon wishlist for my birthday. She sent me Animal Farm by George Orwell. This is the 75th anniversary edition and I just love this cover. I've read Animal Farm before when I was 12 years old and I loved it, but there is no way I understood anywhere near what was actually going on there. So I am very excited to read it now because I'm just a genius now. But I definitely feel like I know a lot more of the historical context for how this book came about, and I am excited to experience this fantastic story all over again. That will be my palate cleanser. I'll probably finish this tomorrow. I'm not gonna start it tonight because it is really late, but also, happy Thanksgiving. It's pretty late the next day. I haven't started reading Animal Farm, but that is because I couldn't help myself and I went to Barnes & Noble and I picked up Real Life by Brandon Taylor. I was just in the mood for like an emotional adult contemporary book, and it was between this or On Earth We're Briefly Gorgeous by Ocean Vuong, both of which I've heard really great things about, although I'm about 50 pages into this. I'm kind of feeling like I made the wrong choice. I don't know, I'm probably gonna love this. I just haven't fallen in love with it yet. And this year, I think the biggest thing that I've learned is that buying new release hardcovers is never worth it. And I'm just gonna wait for paperback for everything. Hi. Today I got barely any reading done. I read about 10 pages of Real Life and I read about 10 pages of 1Q84. I know that I should be focusing more energy on this, especially if I want to get this video out to you guys pretty soon, because right now it's looking like I'm gonna go an entire month without uploading. But at the same time, I don't wanna, there's nothing wrong with this, it's fine. It's a really very fine, okay book. But I'm on episode 5 of The Queen's Gambit right now, and that's all I have the energy to care about. I'm sorry. So I'm gonna try and read a chapter of this tonight, but I will be finishing The Queen's Gambit tonight, thank you. No, I did not read anything today, but I'm here to say that this hat that I got is my entire personality from now on. Who was I without this? Who am I with it gone? Who is that? I don't care. Look at this. Look at it. Stop it. It's 5 a.m. I just made a quesadilla. I'm feeling manic. I stayed up all night. Don't know why, but I am just bursting with energy. I made breakfast. It's a breakfast quesadilla. I'm thriving. You know, I thought maybe running, wind in my hair, they might dry a little faster. But no, in fact, my hair froze. Answer me honestly. I want a straight answer. Do I look like Lord Farquaad? Hello, the last day of the month has snuck up on me, so I think that today I'm going to try and finish Real Life by Brandon Taylor. That's a really ambitious goal because I'm not very far into this, but you know, I want to finish one more book, and that way tomorrow I can film a wrap-up. That way I get something out for you guys, and I can hold myself over and finish 1Q84. The last few days I've been kind of wanting to not make this a 1Q84 reading vlog and just make it like a random reading vlog where I talk about all the books that I read for a couple weeks. And while I think that's what it's shaping up to be, I would only be doing that so that I can just streamline the process of getting this video out for you guys. And since I'm going to be filming something else pretty soon, I don't think it's going to be necessary. So, that's the plan. Hey gang, it's been probably a full week since I did a proper update, and I have read nothing in that time. Well, no, I finished Real Life by Brandon Taylor. If you've seen my November wrap-up, you know how that went for me. Basically, right now I'm in the middle of finals. That is taking up all of my brain space, and I'm just not in the mood to read. And 1Q84 is really fun and interesting. I'm just not really having it, but I want to read one more thing this month just to wrap up this video and get it out for you guys. So I'm going to read Animal Farm. It's really short. I think I can get through it probably today and tomorrow. And then, you know, I'm just not feeling reading for the rest of the month. This might be it for the rest of the year. But I'm proud of myself. I beat my reading goal. If I finish this, then I will have read 55 books in 2020, which is more than I read more in this 1 year than I read probably in all of high school combined. And I'm really proud of myself for just getting right back into it, for starting this channel. And that's that. I'll update you with my thoughts on Animal Farm as I go along. And then I'll find a way to make this video make some semblance of sense so that I can put it out into the world. Hi, many days later, just a quick update. I started Animal Farm today, finally, and I'm about halfway through. I will finish it today. I don't have much to say about it. It's really fun. It's very smart. I like it a lot. Reading right now kind of feels like when you watch a movie where it's like, that sure was a movie, that was fine. I'm just not really putting my whole head into it. It's not taking over my life in the way that a lot of books do. And that's not this book's problem, that's just where we're at this point of the year. I do think this will be the last book I read this year, and then I'm probably just going to binge a lot of TV shows that I am behind on. And then in January, hopefully we'll get back into the swing of things. Back at it again, I just read one chapter, and what headspace am I in that this book is making me sad? Like, I remember that it was very, like, intense and, like, there are emotional scenes, but the chapter I just read was so intense and so sad, and it made me really emotional. This book is a fable, it's a fairy tale. It's not, I didn't remember it having this much of a punch, and I don't think that it usually does for most readers, but that just got me. And just like that, I have finished my 55th book of 2020. I really liked this a lot. If my brain were in the place where I could be taking like notes and stuff, I would even say that it's brilliant and I would list all of the incredible reasons, but I'm really not up to that right now. It's a great book. Read it if you haven't. It's really short. I don't know what else to say. I will take some time tomorrow to film like a proper intro to this video and a proper sign off. And then I will cobble together something out of the like 3 hours of rambling raw footage that I have. Welcome back. Thank you to all of you who stuck it through to the end of this video. I know that it's a bit of a mess, but hey, I'm having fun. I had a bunch of videos planned for December. I don't know how many of those are really gonna pan out. I do know that I'm going to film my favorite books of the year video, so expect that sometime before 2021. If you liked this video, give it a big thumbs up and comment down below your thoughts on any number of things that I said, or just share what you have been reading lately. And then go ahead and subscribe and hit the bell icon so you get notified every time I upload. I'll probably come back and make another video when I actually do finish this book, so keep your eyes peeled for that. And that's everything. I'll see you guys next time.